And I can remember I checked into the hotel.
Wait, hotel/hostel.
No, I didn't get to the hostel till year 2.
Apologetic nonsense.
So I did this shady deal online the other day.
Uh-huh.
This dude posted in this Facebook group, and he's like, I got old Howard Stern episodes, right? Full-length episodes spanning over like 20 years. So we agreed on a price, and then he sent me a shady Google Drive link. This was 200 gigs. I needed to clear off some space on the drive. So what was on it was old music video footage we had filmed from years and years ago. Mainly the Adventures in Inglewood video, all right? So I hadn't watched that in years.
Good old Inglewood.
First time I went down there at all, I just couldn't afford any other place in LA, so I stayed in Inglewood. And I can remember I checked into the hotel, and I was a few stories up, and...
Wait, hotel/hostel?
No, I didn't get to the hostel till year 2.
Oh.
This was a real, actual hotel. I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I pull the blinds back, and then the whole block is, like, police taped off. There had been a murder where someone shot and killed a police officer, and then the police officer shot him, right? And I was walking to this convention at the Westin. So I had to walk through the police line and everything they had taped off. So that was more or less my day one, like, intro to Inglewood. But it got me thinking, with all the film and stuff we do, if we could still do that today, because you got to think, we would get just shithouse hammered and walk around Inglewood at night with a camera, a light, interviewing people, filming fights and situations we shouldn't involve ourselves in, but nothing ever happened. I can remember, you remember that crappy Chinese food place? What was it called?
Yoshinoya?
Yoshimi Shan or something?
Something like that, and it's not crap. It was the best Chinese place ever.
That was garbage. But I can remember us being there late at night, and
teriyaki beef balls.
A dude trying to check us because I had instructed you to like keep the camera recording, and we had it on that little handheld gimbal, little dolly thing, and we just turned the screen off and everything, right? And I can remember a dude being like, I'm talking to him and you're filming both of us, but you have it down low. And he's like, and I don't like to be fucking filmed. And I'm like, dude, we ain't filming. And he's like, dude, I'm not retarded. Fucking red light. Like we failed to cover up the record light. And then some hood dude was just waiting out there ready to check us. But all the nonsense over the years we got into, like filming the music video, for example, going smack dab into Inglewood, and just pulling out the cameras, churning some music on and like, hey, it's a party,
I will say this, everyone was so nice. Everybody's trying to give us rides down to places we probably shouldn't go.
The first year I was there, I forgot about this. I'm alone and I'm down at Hollywood Casino, right? And I sit down at one of the tables and I'd never played, I think it was poker or some sort. I'd never played a table game at a casino. And I'm, small bidding, trying to learn. This guy next to me is giving me tips. And I'm like, okay, friendly guy, whatever. And then I was like, all right, I've blown like $20-$30. I'm not going to do anymore. And he's like, no, I'll cover you this hand. I'm like, weird. And then he did it for another hand. And then when the drink lady came by, he just ordered me whiskey. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't want anything to do with this. And I was like, all right, man, I'm going to get out of here. And he's like, no. So a few minutes more went by and I'm planning and I got to take a piss. And I just ran out the front door. I was just like, whatever situation you want to get me in. Because you remember we met a dude at Hollywood Casino who had like a van and he was trying to pick people up.
Yep.
Wasn't it? It was some dumpy white dude. And he was trying to sell his tickets to a comedy club.
Yeah, the bag was full of flyers and shit. Whereas him, and he had people in the Jeep in front of him, and all their flyers flew out down the fucking road.
Oh, yeah, because we woke up the next morning and they were scattered everywhere. All in there next to, like, the porno mags you can just buy on the street there.
Yeah, right next to the daily newspaper.
But we walked into Inglewood and the hotels and acted like we owned the place. Like, we stayed in a hostel/hotel. So it was half hostel, half hotel, but they had 2 suites. And they were 3-bedroom suites, and it was like $49 a night. We were like the kings of that place because it was like you walk in, you have a living room, then you have bedroom A, then you have bedroom B, and then you have a balcony overlooking all the peasants. But yeah, I can remember several things. Like, you got us in a lot of trouble.
I did.
I can remember we're taking a bus in the middle of the night from Inglewood to Hollywood. And it had stopped in, I don't know if we hit the wrong one or if it was just its route, but it was Compton. And then...
It was Crenshaw.
Yeah, we had to... Crenshaw, yeah. We had to switch buses. So we get out, and I'm kind of paranoid. It's dark. It's an unfamiliar place. And then...
It's Crenshaw.
You were like, I got to take a piss, and you run behind this laundromat into this alley. And I'm just waiting for the gunshots to go off. You know what I mean? Like... Some of that stuff got a little bit scary. What do you remember from the drunken Inglewood shenanigans?
Well, we got put in cuffs.
You got us put in cuffs.
Yep. I got put in cuffs.
Do you remember that, or do you remember from my recollection?
Vaguely. I remember getting put in cuffs and almost getting put in the car. And then you talked them out of it. Well, because they were going to take me to LA County.
Yeah.
I did not want to go.
Well, you acclimated way too quickly and easily to the dirtbag Inglewood life.
Yeah.
Like, you would wake up in that hostel and then immediately start partying with the hostel peeps from, like, Paraguay or Germany or something, and then be hammered by 3. And I can remember even having to be like, no. You know what I mean? You're fucking done. You know, don't start drinking until at least fucking noon or something. Because, yeah, we come out of that Yoshiboya or whatever, and then we're hammered once again, filming everything. So I got all this on camera, and we're standing at a stoplight, and I'm like, hey, police are right next to us, you know, act cool. And you're like, okay, but I'm cold. And you go to zip up your jacket and just fall over fucking backwards. And I'm like, holy fuck. So crosswalk goes, and it was like in a movie. The cop cuts in front of us, stops traffic 4 ways, grabs you, slams you onto the hood, cuffs you up.
Like, your boy's fucking drunk and we don't like that shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I'll fuck him up right here in front of you. You know what I mean? I'll beat the hell out of him. Our hotel's a block up the road. Like, nah. And then... I remember him asking me rapid fire questions, and I lied to every one of them. He was like, are you fucked up? I said, no. Are you on probation? I said, no. He goes, have you ever been arrested? I said, no. And then he goes, don't let me fucking see you guys again. And then by this point, you're already in the back of the car, you know? So yeah, they let us out. And then I'm trying to give a talk to you, but you're too far drunk. And I'm like, let's not have this anymore. So next thing this was when Obama was reelected.
Non-apologetic nonsense.